Hey folks, Mark Finn here. I'm the guy kickstarting Polite Society, a zine about running heists and being thieves in your Dungeons and Dragons games. That's on Kickstarter right now as part of Zine Quest 5. And right now the campaign has 5 days left. But I wanted to uh, actually offer up a reaction and maybe a rebuttal to something that the Wizards of the Coast design team put out today, which is a little video on YouTube. I'll put a link down here for it at the bottom. And it's about the title was running a heist in D&D. And I was a little skeptical when I first saw that title, but I clicked on it anyways because, it's only a 7-minute video. And sure enough, it was not, in fact, an article on running a heist in D&D. It was an ad, a 7.5-minute ad featuring the lead designer, uh, one of the head guys that has overseen the D&D line for a while now, and lots of beautiful full-color artwork, lovingly showcased throughout the video where people are talking. I'm not going to have full color artwork here. It was an ad, plain and simple. And it was a testament to the art department at TSR and their ability to wrangle amazing full color pieces that have all this character. And, that's something that they've done pretty much from the beginning of fifth edition up to right now. The books look fantastic. None of this is in dispute. But this highlights something that I think I knew was going to happen anyways, and that is that Keys from the Golden Vault is not going to be a primer on how to run heists and capers in your Dungeons and Dragons game. There's going to be tips for running those specific adventures. There's going to be some special tricks for individual missions that you can use, and some of them are optional, and it's all very fine and good. And I'm sure those adventures are great. That's not what this is about. What it's about is when you get done, hopefully you're the kind of person that will run through several of these and go, okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. I think I could maybe do my own heists. Or you may be the kind of person that looks at this and goes, I still don't know what goes into this. That's where I come in. The work that I've been doing on Polite Society and the work that I've been doing for the last 5 years and the zines that I've been putting out for the last few years have all been geared towards showing people how to do heists, teaching you the difference between a heist and a caper and a regular adventure and how those are different and how to manage the expectations of your players if you're a GM, and how as a GM you can set up the various pieces and parts of the heist and put them together in a way that makes sense, not only for you, but for your players as well. There's a specific set of rules that go with a heist and a caper. It's its own thing. And, there's nothing mystical about it. But if you don't break it apart into its separate components and address those things directly, it's not going to come together. Or it may come together on your end, but the players may just go, oh, so all we have to do is kick open the door and take the thing, and that's it. Again, these are specific issues that I talk about in Tools of the Trade, in the upcoming uh, zine, Polite Society, and stuff that we're going to be dealing with in future issues of Polite Society. There are rules that you can put in place, and there are adjustments that you make in your D&D game that make it easier to run a heist. And if you want to run a lot of heists and capers, then there's some extra stuff as well that you can use. It's a lot. It's fun, actually. And once you know the secret, right? Once you understand how everything fits together, you can then take it apart yourself. You can break it. You can reorganize it. You can rearrange it. And your players will have a better understanding of, what these various elements are, because you understand what the various elements are. This is not something they're going to teach you in a $50 full color hardcover. I mean, they didn't teach it to you in Dragon Heist. There's nothing that says they're going to teach it to you in this. I really sound like I'm throwing them under the bus. This is not a dig at the design team. Many of whom I know have worked on this for several years, probably as long as the D&D movie script has been floating around the office, is probably when they first got the idea of doing this. That being said, I've been working on heists in gaming for over 20 years. I've gone through millions of words worth of heist novels, hundreds of hours of heist movies, probably 1,000 hours of heist TV shows. And I've gone through and I've cataloged all the different pieces and parts and components and things. And if you like building stuff out of, larger lists and categories, man, have I got something for you. You're going to dig it. So, by all means, if you want to buy Keys from the Golden Vault, go ahead. I think they'll be really cool as is, and I think there'll be some that will be really cool with a little extra work. And if you're interested in the extra work, or if you're interested in taking those things that they've produced and making them better and stronger, then back the Kickstarter for Polite Society. I'm excited to publish it. I'm excited to talk to you about the rule systems that go into it. And I'm really excited to see how it elevates your game in terms of running a heist. That was my point. That was my message. And that's been my reaction to their 7.5 minute long commercial running a heist in D&D. If I had that kind of budget and that kind of art department and that kind of production studio, sure, I'd make a 7.5 minute long commercial too. I'm sitting in a closet talking to you about this because I want you to have your best game, and I want you to do the adventures that you want to do the way you want to do them. And I think Polite Society and Tools of the Trade and the other stuff that I've done in this arena will be a big help. All right, that's it. Thanks again. Mark Finn, Polite Society, ending soon. Please go check out the Kickstarter. And if you're so inclined, I'd be honored for your patronage and support. Thanks very much.